Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Minds web channel. TG Therapeutics, NASDAQ, TGTX delivered a standout performance in its Q2 2025 earnings, marked by exceptional revenue growth and bolstered by robust analyst optimism. Despite a mixed market reaction, the company's underlying fundamentals, coupled with long-term growth prospects, signal strong value positioning in the biotech space. In this video, we will dive into TG Therapeutics' recent earnings, stock performance and valuation, growth potential, and the risks investors should consider. About TG Therapeutics. TG Therapeutics is a biopharmaceutical company founded in 1993, specializing in the development and commercialization of therapies for autoimmune and oncology indications. Its flagship product, BRIUMVI, for relapsing multiple sclerosis, has become a key revenue driver, particularly in the U.S. With a pipeline that includes innovative candidates such as subcutaneous formulations of BRIUMVI and a CAR T-cell program, Azercell, the company positions itself not only as a commercial stage performer, but also as a clinical stage innovator. TG Therapeutics financial performance. In Q2 2025, TG Therapeutics, TGTX, delivered a great financial performance. The company reported revenue of $141.15 million, a remarkable 92.13% increase compared to $73.47 million in Q2 2024, driven primarily by the strong uptake of its flagship therapy BRIUMVI. Earnings per share, EPS, also surged to 17 cents from 4 cents a year earlier, representing an impressive 325% growth. On a trailing 12 months TTM basis, revenue reached $454.07 million, up 30.96% from $346.72 million in the same period last year. However, TTM EPS declined to 36 cents from 64 cents, reflecting a 43.55% decrease, largely due to increased investment in commercialization and R&D. The company maintains strong profitability with a gross profit margin of 86.96% and a net profit margin of 13.31%, supported by solid returns, including a return on assets of 9.72% and return on equity of 26.63%. Its balance sheet remains healthy, with a debt-to-equity ratio of 0.92, indicating manageable leverage. Over the past 5 years, TG Therapeutics has grown its revenue at a 492.3% CAGR, driven by the commercialization of BRIUMVI in 2023. Net income already turned positive in 2023 and continues to grow. TG Therapeutics Fiscal 2025 Financial Forecast. Looking ahead, analysts project continued momentum, forecasting 2025 revenue of $588.95 million, representing a 79.01% increase from 2024's $329 million, alongside a sharp rebound in profitability, with EPS expected to reach 75 cents, a 402.21% jump from 15 cents in 2024. Reflecting this optimism, Wall Street analysts have assigned a buy rating with an average price target of $40.50, implying a 39.85% upside, while the most bullish forecast sets a high target of $53, suggesting a potential 83.04% gain from current levels. TGTX stock price performance and valuation. At the time this video was created, the stock was trading at $28.96 per share, reflecting a 24% increase over the past year, outperforming the S&P 500's gain of 16.2% in the same period. However, looking at a longer horizon, the stock has risen only 18.2% over the past 5 years, significantly underperforming the broader market, where the S&P 500 gained 85.1% during the same time frame. In terms of valuation, the company trades at a price-to-sales PS ratio of 9.18 on a trailing 12-month basis, with a more attractive forward PS of 7.08. Similarly, the price-to-earnings PE ratio stands at 79.2 based on trailing earnings, but improves considerably on a forward-looking basis, with a forward PE of 37.93 based on Seeking Alpha's data. Based on Fiscal.ai data, if we look at the valuation since 2024, the forward PS is below the average, and the forward PE is significantly below the average. This indicates potential undervaluation, as the forward PE is relatively low compared to the company's business growth rate. TG Therapeutics growth potential. TG Therapeutics growth prospect remains strong, driven by several factors. 1. Briumvi commercial excellence and market penetration. Briumvi commercial growth is impressive, generating $138.8 million in U.S. net revenue in Q2 2025, up 91% year-over-year and 16% sequentially. This reflects strong uptake and accelerating adoption by healthcare providers and patients. Positioned as a best-in-class anti-CD20 treatment, Briumvi offers the lowest annual list price of $59,000 among branded multiple sclerosis therapies, providing a significant competitive edge. Its glycoengineered design allows efficient B-cell depletion at lower doses versus competitors like Roche's Ocrevus. Clinical data reveal that 92% of patients remained free from disability progression over 5 years with near-zero relapse rates. This combination of high efficacy, affordability, and a strong safety profile positions Briumvi to gain substantial market share in the $31.5 billion global multiple sclerosis drug market, which is expected to grow to $47.97 billion by 2029 at an 11.1% CAGR. 2. International expansion and revenue diversification. TG Therapeutics has effectively broadened its revenue base and mitigated geographic risk through successful international expansion. The company obtained regulatory approvals for Briumvi in key markets including the European Union, United Kingdom, Switzerland, and Australia, via its strategic partnership with Neuraxpharm. This marks a significant milestone, as international markets offer important revenue diversification beyond U.S. reliance. The European multiple sclerosis drug market alone represents a multi-billion-dollar opportunity with increasing demand for innovative treatments. Reflecting confidence in global growth, management raised full-year 2025 global revenue guidance to approximately $585 million, signaling meaningful international sales contributions. Neuraxpharm provides established commercial infrastructure across Europe, allowing efficient market access without heavy upfront investment in local sales forces. This expansion strategy enables TG Therapeutics to capitalize on the growing worldwide multiple sclerosis market and lays the foundation for future international product launches. 3. Robust pipeline innovation and product lifecycle management. TG Therapeutics is committed to long-term growth through strategic pipeline innovation. In 2025, the company is advancing a subcutaneous formulation of Briumvi entering Phase 3 trials, enabling self-administration at least every other month, and reducing patient treatment burden by eliminating infusion center visits. Additionally, the enhanced Phase 3b trial aims to optimize intravenous dosing by combining initial doses and reducing infusion times to 30 minutes, enhancing convenience. Beyond Briumvi, TG Therapeutics initiated Phase 1 trials for azercaptagene zapralucal, Azercel, an allogeneic CAR-T therapy targeting progressive multiple sclerosis, providing a novel treatment avenue for underserved patients. The company is expanding Briumvi development into other autoimmune diseases like myasthenia gravis, leveraging its mechanism across multiple indications. Reflecting these efforts, Q2 2025 research and development expenses rose to $31.8 million, signaling strong investment in innovation to drive future growth. Risk to consider. While TG Therapeutics stock looks attractive, we should be mindful of potential risks. 1. Reliance on Briumvi for revenue. TG Therapeutics heavily depends on Briumvi, its FDA-approved drug for relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis, which generated $138.8 million of the $141.1 million total revenue in Q2 2025. This concentration on a single product increases risk, as any issues such as adverse clinical outcomes, regulatory setbacks, or competition could significantly impact financial performance. The company's pipeline, including TG1701, Azercel, and TG1801, is still in early Phase 1 trials, meaning diversification of revenue streams is limited in the near term. 2. Intense competition in the biotech sector. TG Therapeutics faces fierce competition from established therapies and new entrants in the multiple sclerosis and B-cell disorder markets. Briumvi competes with other anti-CD20 therapies, and its market share depends on maintaining physician confidence and patient outcomes. The company's ability to differentiate its products and expand into new indications or markets is critical but challenging, given the presence of larger, well-funded competitors. Failure to gain or retain market traction could limit growth potential. 3. Regulatory and clinical trial risks. The success of TGTX's pipeline candidates, for example, TG1701, Azer-cel TG1801, hinges on regulatory approvals and clinical trial outcomes, both of which are uncertain. In clinical trials, Briumvi showed a 48% incidence of infusion reactions and a 56% overall infection rate, including serious infections, which could raise safety concerns. Additionally, emerging risks from integrating AI technology into operations, such as navigating an evolving regulatory landscape, could complicate compliance and increase costs, potentially delaying or derailing drug development. Conclusion: TG Therapeutics delivered impressive Q2 2025 results, driven by strong revenue growth, improving profitability, and solid product momentum, with analysts projecting significant earnings expansion and a potential upside of up to 83%. The company's growth story remains compelling. While its valuation is relatively high, forward metrics suggest improving valuation and stronger profitability ahead. Supported by innovative therapies, expanding markets, and bullish analyst sentiment, TGTX offers an attractive opportunity for investors seeking long-term growth potential. But remember, this is not a financial advice. What do you think about TG Therapeutics? Are you buying, holding, or passing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my next stock analysis. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.